So, the title of this segment of RIN's Route is called Self-Study. Self-study? What does that mean? As in self-study as in study on my own? Or self-study as in studying myself? Since we're talking about art here. But well, anyway, what happened? I think what happened last time was, because RIN drew Hisao as a very depressed side, portraying him to be kind of depressed. So that's why he looked at himself in the mirror, and he does look kind of depressed, even though, he said he looks normal, but that normal look of his is pretty depressing. So let's see what's gonna go down here, and whether he's going to recover or whatever. So here we go. I wake up all sweaty, as if I had run a half marathon in my sleep. You have a nightmare or something, he saw? Odd. I don't recall sleeping badly. It sends a little pang of worry through me. I wouldn't want to have my heart acting up without being able to notice it. Still, apart from this odd exhaustion right after waking up, I'm feeling just fine. Oh yeah, the heart. My mouth is like sandpaper and I have nothing to drink, so I have to go all the way to the bathroom to take my meds. On impulse, I decide to take a shower while I'm at it. While I'm in the shower, I make up my mind that this counts as morning exercise. What? Morning exercise? Shower as part of your morning exercise? Doesn't compute to me. If I properly compensate with a nice half-hour walk after school. Okay. Obviously, I wouldn't want to risk possible complications by going running now. Besides, Amy will never know, and I think she's giving up on me in any case. Walking could be nice anyway, just to get to know the area. Yeah, we did just that, with Didi and Hanako. There's a big forest in the hills behind the school, or I could go down to the convenience store. While still dabbing the moisture off my skin, I set out to find my uniform. I quickly button up my shirt and pull on my pants before going outside. Normally during this time of the year, I would be eagerly awaiting summer vacation. Having only been at school for a little over a week, I don't really have that kind of feeling. I'm still savoring the school life and considering the sharp and awkward turn my life has taken. I haven't had the time to become preoccupied with getting free of it. Besides, once vacations hit, it'll be a nice surprise for me if I'm not expecting it, especially with the end of term exams looming ahead. At least I don't have any catching up to do with my studies. My diligence has finally paid off. I push myself past the boys gathered in the hallway and flop into my seat. From the corner of my eye, I can see Shizune and Misha pause their unavoidably animated conversation and turn almost simultaneously in my direction. I think they're up to something. I think they know that, Hisao's being, very close to RIN lately, so, they clearly want something from me. I can tell from the way Shizune smiles. It's too obnoxiously bright to be sincere and too calculated to be spontaneous. Good morning. Her greeting is made of 100% cheer and bursting energy. Misha. Morning. I failed to put either of those into my response. You don't look very energetic. No wonder. I don't feel very energetic either. I think I didn't sleep well, but I'm not sure. She slaps me in the back and grins. Oh, that's a hard slap. Cheer up a bit. It's a great day. A great day for what? To work with you girls? No. I catch Shizune's eyes. She has a strange, focused expression on her face, but she furrows her brow a little at direct eye contact and looks away. For a moment, I think that Shizune caught a glimpse of my worries, somehow, and is pondering how to respond. But then she quickly straightens her glasses, and with them, her expression. Okay, you happy about something? Anyway, we were wondering if you're still interested in that student council position, because we're going to make an offer that you can't decline. Sorry, not right now, Shizune. I'll get to you in the final route, right? You're the last one, so as they always say, save the best for last, but we'll see. Wait, what? I wasn't really interested in the first place. You're putting words into my mouth. Okay.
Not as such, but would it be nice to hang out with us every day while also being useful to your school?
Well, to tell you the truth, I kinda joined a club. So it would actually be sort of hard for me to join the council too. Yeah. Even if I wanted to, which I don't as I said. Oh, or that piqued Shizune's curiosity.
Is that so? Which club is it, Hichan?
The art club. Okay, Shizune, why are you suddenly so angry? You hate art or something? Shizune's eyes glint in a sinister way as she scowls at me. With the way she looks, I'll be expecting the art club to lose its funding before lunch break, or the art teacher to mysteriously disappear from the face of the earth. Before she manages to comment, the teacher finally enters the classroom, getting Shizune and Misha off my back, and sending everyone rummaging in their bags for books and pens. I did join the art club, but the first meeting didn't really boost my confidence. I'm not really sure what I'm doing it for. For RIN, obviously, duh. I wish I could draw like RIN, but I don't know what I would do if I could. To what end would I use such a skill? I don't really know. For RIN, I guess. That would be kind of weird though. Okay, so you pull out a piece of paper, alright? Well, read some manga, Hisao, you know. If you want to be a great artist, you know, the first step is to read some manga, and then, you know, try to draw, at least try to first draw those, you know, manga drawings, you know, imitate those drawings first, yeah. Ignoring the teacher's sleep-inducing voice, I opened my notebook to an empty page and pressed the needle-sharp graphite tip of the pencil onto it. What to draw? I can't really think of anything good to draw. Have you read manga, Hisao? Okay, you start with a dot. That's a good start. As I hesitate and raise my hand, a meek black mark left on the previously blank paper seems aggravating. This can be called art too, you know, Hisao. I can't even seem to get to the starting line, let alone get started. It's almost a physical feeling of being held back. Annoyingly, it reminds me of my failed attempt at jogging with Amy. I look out of the window in desperation. Right then, a small bird takes flight from one of the cherry trees that grow everywhere on the school grounds. Now here's something for you, Hisao. Go draw the bird. I can't really see it clearly, and it's not like I could tell one tiny bird from another, but I pick it as my subject anyway, and use your imagination, you know. Alright, good start. You have the contours now. Conjuring up the image of a bird in my mind's eye, I turn my gaze back to the notebook and deliberately draw a thick line across the paper to get started. It seems to be mocking me, as I can't follow up right away. Still, it's a start. Getting started is good, yeah. Okay, now it doesn't... Okay, I think I can see where the bird is coming from. Maybe this is the head, and then this is the wing, you know. Okay, I slowly sketch the picture on the notebook page, the image in my brain becoming clearer as the drawing takes shape. Okay, it's really nothing, just that nameless nothing bird on paper, but that's not important. Oh, hey, wow, this is actually kind of a very good start. He even drew the legs to kind of some perfection right there. This actually looks kind of like an eagle or hawk, or griffin for that matter. My hesitation fades into the background along with the teacher's voice as I continue my struggle. The feathers form a simple pattern in my mind, but on paper it's a matter of too many rough lines despite my best efforts. But it's not bad, you're getting the hang of it. I realize that I don't really know what a bird's wing should look like, even if I try to think about it. But this is actually not bad, you know, this kind of wing is a good start. I even put the pencil down and closed my eyes for a moment, trying to trace the shape of a wing in my mind. Being this serious about it all of a sudden makes me a little frustrated. Art class in middle school was the easy class in between exhausting subjects like math or Japanese. But there's this other side to art, The one that you see when you don't just fool around. Yeah. Hey. Seriously, Hisao, this is actually pretty good. You're just missing the back part, but you're getting there. It's almost like a completely different thing. Like I say, it can be abstract, even though it doesn't quite look like a bird. I don't know. Fantasies.
Shi-chan?
I look up to see two girls staring back at me. Misha and Shizune have carried their chairs to my desk and are now standing by my sides, looking at my drawing. How long have you two been there?
I think you need more practice.
Says you. Do you even know how to draw, Misha? And Shizune draws a few sharp signs in the air between herself and Misha.
Shi-chan agrees.
RIN said the exact same thing yesterday, but why did it sound less condescending? You shouldn't judge before I'm finished. Besides, don't you know it's bad luck to see an unfinished piece of work? Misha cracks in exuberant laughter.
What? Don't be silly. There's no way that could be true.
Whatever. Shizune's eyebrows furrow dangerously, and the movements of her hands become abrupt, like the slashing of a knife. Okay, you're always angry, Shizune.
You should learn to take constructive criticism better.
I would if you actually offer some, yeah? I know I'm getting too defensive and that Shizune is taking advantage of it, but I can't help it. What are you two doing here anyway? What's with that pout? Misha wags her finger admonishingly at my nose.
Chichi, Hishan? Were you not listening to the teacher at all? We have a group assignment now.
I nod bleakly and let them take the lead.
So, what did you think of the lesson for today?
Nothing, I was just thinking about art. Not much of anything. I didn't listen to a word of it. Misha slaps her forehead and shakes her head theatrically.
What are we going to do with you, Hishan?
Luckily, Shizune and Misha together are more effective than 3 or 4 normal people, so I can mostly stack on the assignment. I try my best to offer at least some resistance, but I end up being mostly useless. The teacher keeps us in class 5 minutes past the lunch bells, but eventually lets us off the hook. I quickly stuff my books into my bag, while Shizune and Misha carry their chairs back to their own seats. The failure of a bird drawing ends up crumpled and stuffed in my pocket as I hurry outside. But like seriously, that drawing is actually not that bad. I mean, you shouldn't be so down, Hisao. But yeah, it's at the same time it's also good to see that, you know, Hisao's taking this seriously, so okay. That's rather quick of a segment. Alright. So, but we didn't get to meet RIN. Maybe now we will when we go to the art club again, because the art club is actually every Monday, right? So it's only once per week. So alright, after that morning class and throughout the week, I keep bumping into RIN. Oh, okay. Hello. This is somewhat natural, as our classrooms are adjacent. But rather than just cross paths in the hallway like people regularly do, we seem to pause at the sight of each other. We invariably end up talking a little bit or just silently hanging out together. I think I'm getting used to being quiet in RIN's company, as it doesn't feel as awkward anymore. I am by nature somewhat introverted like her, so we fit together well. I think it's actually an anomaly for someone in this school to be so quiet. Most people here seem to love socializing. It's something that I've noticed already, even though I haven't been here very long. People here talk a lot, and they talk all the time. It's a rare case when I see someone sitting alone, just spacing out or whatever. Obviously there are people like that here too. There are girl and myself, just to name 2 from my own class, but overall they are a minority. At any rate, I wouldn't exactly call what RIN and I do socializing. Well, more like mind reading, you know. We just sit there, you know, look at each other. Yeah. Or rather, instead of mind reading, We are using our eye power, our eyes powers to look at each other, staring contests. But it's something at least. These occurrences themselves don't bother me, but the fact that they happen at all does. I would hesitate to say that we are drawn together by something, but we certainly act as if we were. However, this sense of a budding friendship is completely wrecked every time RIN opens her mouth. Can I listen to your heartbeat? Oh, okay. Does RIN kind of know our condition? She says this or something else about as outrageous, and I have to fend off whatever nonsense her mind has cooked up during the preceding class of a subject that she's not interested in. It seems RIN has taken a shine to my heart condition as some kind of an extension of her interest in the other disabilities that people here have, and the consequences of said afflictions. Oh yeah, actually I think RIN does know about Hisao's heart condition. Oh yeah, how can I even forget? He told them, back. He told Lily and RIN back then. Remember? Yeah, that particular choice where you can choose whether to share with them, your heart condition or not. Yeah. As I stand in front of her for a second too long, looking as flummoxed as I am, she concludes it is necessary to further clarify her request. I know I can, but I mean, will you let me? Huh? Why? Do I need a reason? I'm usually pretty bad with reasons. Well, it depends on the circumstances. Not per se, but if you want to do it, you probably do have a reason. That's kinda clever. You're smarter than you look. Okay, are you testing me? Also, I would rather you not. I think these things should be private. Private? I get it. I can tell you something though, if it amuses you. I'm pretty sure it will. My heartbeat does sound very weird because of the, condition. And I hear it all the time. So you're paranoid, huh? What does that have to do with paranoid? It's not a question, it's a statement. No, I'm not paranoid. The doctor said that abnormal attention to heartbeat is a common symptom of my condition. So for you, it's normal to be paranoid? Like I say, it's not paranoid. It's not a question either. One could also say that me being like this in the first place isn't normal either, but what the heck. Paranoia fits me fine, yeah. We just go with the flow, We just accept whatever RIN says. I don't think it's something that actually can fit anyone or anywhere. I ate an orange today for breakfast. Good to know. Healthy. How was it? I'm vaguely proud of myself, managing to keep up with RIN's sudden change of topic. Excellent. Oh, look at her smile. This is actually quite cute, Yeah, this is actually a rare sight, because we don't usually see RIN smile. Yeah. I don't remember when I last ate an orange, because it's annoying to peel one. Okay. It's on the list of things I want to learn properly. How come you ate one then? Amy had some, so she peeled one for me. Good for you. RIN stretches her back and yawns, and says nothing further. She throws me a glance from the corner of her eye, while she watches people pass by, but I couldn't say why. I realize though that this is the first time I've talked naturally about my condition with anyone. In a way. A group of boys walks past us to RIN's classroom, but she doesn't pay them any mind. They pay none to her either. My mind wanders off, spurred by the silence. Maybe I should have let her listen to my heart. It's not like it matters. Nothing really matters that much at the end of the day. I start feeling depressed for no reason again. It's like a tidal wave out of nowhere rolling over my consciousness, submerging me underwater. I feel a sigh coming out of my mouth, and I turn away from RIN, pretending to read a poster on the wall. It's an advertisement for the school festival, promoting an event almost a week past, and they haven't taken down the poster yet. The difference between me and RIN is that I'll be more likely than not dead before turning 30, while she can't eat oranges for help. Yeah, kind of true. I mean, as much as you can do some things with your feet, I would actually love to see someone be able to peel an orange with the feet. Well, it's possible, but I don't think RIN is up to that level yet, so I can't decide which one of us is worse off. I try to grasp the passing of time, but it seems hard. I'm still used to the rhythm of the hospital, where trivialities such as the day of the week or time of day didn't really matter. Everything was the same, no matter what. Rediscovering the significance of time is an oddly disorienting experience, and I find myself enjoying the fact that I can categorize events in this fashion. The relevancy of a ticking clock is surprisingly delightful, and I decide to start wearing an analog wristwatch, something I didn't used to do before. Oh, for me, I always wear a watch. When I go to work, that is. At home though, no. When I finally asked RIN on Thursday about something that's been bothering me for the entire week, it's already lunchtime. Ah, nice. See, it looks good on you, Hisao, the watch right there. And it's the clock puts 11:07 AM like that? Yeah. The time is somewhere between 11:06 and 11:07, as my watch doesn't have a hand to show seconds. It's the old-fashioned kind with a black leather strap and titanium casing. It doesn't look flashy, but a wristwatch doesn't need to. Hey, remember that sketch you made of me? How you said I looked grim and gloomy or something? I'd like to know what you meant by that. She gives me a weird look and tilts her head a few degrees to the left, but doesn't say anything for a while. Well, you see, we've known each other for 2 weeks, and I haven't seen you smile even once. See, there we go. You know, some things RIN says there's some truth in what RIN says, you know, sometimes, despite how random she can be most of the time. But when it really matters, it really matters, like in this case. And there's the part about that period which I remember. That was really funny. But anyway, yep, serious business. Her striking observation gives me pause. Well, not surprising, because she's striving to be an artist, and an artist needs to be very, very observant. Have I stopped smiling? I have to take what she says as truth. She has no reason to lie. Yeah. Something about the way she puts it annoys me. I frown at RIN, then try to correct my expression to look less depressed. I haven't been in the cheeriest of moods during the past few months or so, this is true. Does it show so much that someone like RIN can tell, after so little contact with me? She's an artist, like I said. Should I try to smile more at RIN? Maybe she could appreciate it, having such a neutral face herself almost all the time. Have I really stopped smiling? I see. Should I smile more? I don't mind either way. Be as you are. You can't help being Hisao anyway. What does that even mean? Like, it bothers you? I just noticed it, that's all. Oh, and there's Amy, skipping along the hallway, jumps to a sharp stop when she reaches us and lightly pats RIN's shoulder. Ready for lunch? Depends on what lunch is today. Remember that's 2 for much. Never get that. Let's go anyway. I'm starving. As they are about to depart, Amy turns from her friend to me, seemingly as an afterthought, and smiles charmingly. By the way, Hisao. Her tone is way too sweet and soft to be sincere. I can sense the trap about to be sprung upon me by this miniature health dabbler. I know what she's about to say even before she continues, because I've been trying to avoid her all week, asking me to run, right? I still haven't seen you at the track this entire week. Maybe I've been there when you haven't. That's impossible. I'm there all the time. But you sleep and go to class. I do those at the same time as you do. Yeah, I know. I just Haven't been able to pick myself up. Don't rat me out to the nurse, okay? Running just isn't my thing, and I haven't come up with a good alternative.
Why don't you come to the track meet this weekend? Maybe you'll get inspired.
Track meet?
Yeah, people from a few other schools come here for some friendly track and field action. It's on Sunday afternoon.
I can't think of any reason not to go, so this dates back to the Amy's route, where we actually did the same. We also went for the track meet, and we met Amy's mother there. Sure, I'll come and cheer for you. I guess you'll be running?
Of course, you get to see me beat them all.
Yeah, gotta beat them all.
Bye-bye now. You might not get something to eat. I'll die.
See you later. Bye, Rin. I promise I'll smile next time. I call after her as a bit of an afterthought. Afterward, I feel embarrassed about it and wonder why I said anything at all. You're in love. Oh, you're looking at yourself in the mirror again, okay? You still look depressed, Hisao. Try to smile more. Actually, his eyes also kind of look a bit reddish. They look like vampiric eyes. Maybe that's just me, but that night, when I'm doubly certain that Kenji won't be barging in the bathroom, I look in the mirror and smile at my reflection. Actually, doesn't Hisao's room have a mirror too? I don't know. It might or might not have, but I'm sure Hisao's room does have a mirror too, right? Well, anyway. The me in the mirror smiling at the me in the bathroom looks awfully fake. That doesn't even look like a smile. Alright. So we're moving on.